This is the Unholy Files. Just relax and plug in your headphones. Let's begin.
In the heart of Bavaria, deep within the frozen countryside, a farmhouse stood in eerie silence. No voices, no light, just the crunch of snow beneath invisible feet. What happened here would shake an entire nation and haunt investigators for over a century. A remote farm, a slaughtered family, and a killer who may have never left. This is the story of Hinterkaifeck. Hinterkaifeck wasn't a village. It wasn't even a hamlet. It was a solitary farmstead, tucked behind the woods near Groben, Germany. The closest neighbor was over a quarter mile away. Isolated, remote, forgotten by time. Locals called it strange. Some whispered it was cursed. In 1922, it became the scene of Germany's most haunting unsolved murder. Andreas Gruber, 63, harsh, unfriendly, a man known more for his fists than his hospitality. His wife, Cecilia, quiet and withdrawn. Their daughter Victoria, a widow in her 30s, and her two children, young Cecilia, age 7, and Joseph, barely 2 years old. The family lived under one roof, along with a maid, who, like others before her, wouldn't last long. Behind closed doors, rumors swirled. Was Joseph really Victoria's son, or her brother? And was her dead husband truly gone, or just missing? 6 days before the murders, strange things began to happen. Andreas found a newspaper in the house, one no one subscribed to. Then, the house keys went missing. At night, footsteps echoed in the attic, but every time Andreas searched, there was nothing. The family dog barked into the darkness, and the maid, she'd had enough. She quit, saying the house was cursed and haunted. 1 day later, she was gone. 1 week later, so was everyone else. March 31st, the last day the Grubers were seen alive. One by one, they were lured into the barn. Andreas, Cecilia Sr., Victoria, then little Cecilia. Each one slaughtered with a mattock, a brutal farming tool, split open with vicious, deliberate strikes. Inside the house, the killer moved on. The new maid, Maria Baumgartner, had just arrived that very day. She never saw another sunrise. And finally, the baby Joseph, smothered in his sleep. Days passed. No one saw the Grubers. The young girl missed school. The family missed church. Neighbors went to check. What they found chilled them to the bone. Stacked in the barn, for bodies buried beneath hay. In the house, 2 more. Blood on the walls. Silence everywhere. And the strangest part, the chimney had smoke. The animals were fed. Someone had been living there after the murders. For days after the killings, the killer stayed. They cooked meals, fed the livestock, even lit candles at night. They slept where the bodies lay, less than a room away. This wasn't a crime of passion. This was something else. Someone who was watching, waiting, and comfortable in the Gruber home. Police began interrogations, but they didn't know where to start. Lorenz Schlittenbauer, neighbor, former suitor of Victoria, and first to discover the bodies. He knew too much, opened locked doors with no hesitation. Calm, too calm. Then came theories. Was Victoria's dead husband really dead? Had he returned for revenge? Others claimed it was a robbery, except nothing was stolen. Dozens were questioned. The farm was demolished. Even psychics were brought in. Still, no one was ever arrested. In 1923, Hinterkaifeck was torn down. In its place, only memories and whispers. Skulls of the victims, sent for forensic analysis, were stolen, never returned. The case grew cold, but the story never died. Today, theories rage online. The killer may have been a neighbor, a drifter, or someone far closer than we think. But one thing is certain, they were never caught. The snow melted, the farm vanished, but the horror of Hinterkaifeck remains. 6 victims, 1 weapon, and a killer who walked in and never walked out. A century later, we're still asking, who killed the Grubers? Are they still out there?